Alrighty, what is up everybody? I'm back with another day of Spyro gaming. I hope you guys are excited as always. I'm on day number, I don't even know, like what, 4 of this week's grind, post-ski and snowboard trip with Sarah. What do you say we hop into, you know, head over to Dark Hollow, get the vibes going, you know, get nice and comfy. And I hope you guys watching at home get nice and comfy for today's stream. Leave a comment down below with just a random emote, just any emote, emoji maybe. Just pick a good one. I don't even care what. What's up, Dick Butters? What's up, Claudia? Kale? Hey, everybody. You're super sick? Sorry to hear that. Today, I am feeling... Compared to yesterday, I would say I'm less tired. I didn't wake up like 3 times throughout the night in a cold sweat, having weird-ass nightmares like I did yesterday. So today I am feeling a bit more well-rested, though I will say my head hurts a little. I think, just in general, yesterday I've been sort of, I've just been staring at screens a lot, you know, just on my phone a bit too much, you know, streaming, of course, every day, that whole spiel. What's up, everybody on YouTube? You guys synced up nice and quick today. Hey, everybody. Visa, Jack. Dude, what's good? John Roller. Oh, guys, I gotta tell you, I fucking... Oh my god, I am so proud of myself. I bought a big, like, boneless beef, I don't even know what it was, like a chuck roast or something. It was a big old roast of beef. And I fucking processed that bitch all, like, I made breakfast and then I was like, alright, I'm gonna be Mr. Deo Butcher today. And I fucking chopped that bitch up. I made like 2 beautiful steaks, like a fattier steak and a leaner steak. I made 3 big ass, super fatty burgers that I'm gonna be cooking tonight. They're like fucking 60% fat. They actually might be kind of gross. I think there's too much fat maybe in them. That's okay. And I made a bunch of thin beef strips with like the more marbled part of the meat. That's gonna be good. Make some stir fry with that. And of course I have a bunch of fat, chopped off all the extra fat and stuff. I'm gonna be making tallow with that. I'll probably be starting my tallow tonight with these burgers. These burgers are so fatty that they are legitimately gonna create, each burger is gonna create its own like pool of like tallow in the fucking pan, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be able to start harvesting it tonight. So yeah, all in all, a $15 clearance piece of meat. It's gonna get me like $100 worth of food and supplies. I'm really stoked on that. So yeah, I just wanted to share. That's my little food update for today. Pretty good stuff. Shout out to anybody who does any homemade meat butchery. Did you guys see that flop right there? That was fucking nuts. That is not what I intended. Is bone marrow nasty? Bone marrow is good. It's like butter. If you cook it down, like really slow, you know, render it or whatever, it's like butter. Has that kind of consistency. What's up, Crash Team Racing? You know you'd look into... Crash Team Racing, how many times have you told me about like, okay dude, I'm gonna sub, I'm gonna do this, bro, don't worry about it. You don't have to tell me. You're good, man. Didn't you? I'm literally the last sub from yesterday is you priming on Twitch, so thank you, man. You're good. You don't. I'm not stressing it, bro. You don't gotta keep me in the loop about it. And also, just while we're on the topic, if anybody here, I know I always shill for subs and all that stuff. If any of you guys don't have the money or it's like too much of a hassle, it's all good. You know, I'm not tripping. You know, you guys are so good. Thanks for watching. But yeah, thank you. Thanks for keeping me updated, Crash. I love you, man. What's up, Magni and Megan and everybody? Is towel used as an oil replacement? Yes. Yeah, it's basically used as a neutral oil, high smoke point neutral oil. So it's used in place of, you know, like vegetable oil or canola or any of that. It's a lot better for you. It doesn't come from seeds, obviously, so it's a lot less processed and bad for you. To those who don't know, like, you can't just use olive oil for everything because A, the taste seeps into some foods and it doesn't really taste great on everything. B, it discolors certain foods weirdly. And C, it has, and most importantly, it has a low smoke point, so it'll burn off of the pan if you're making like a steak or a burger or something. So it'll make your house all smoky and gross. Tallow makes good soap. That's what I hear, is that they use, like, fat and tallow is used in, like, soap production. I don't know if, like, modern bars of soaps, like, you know, you buy at the store have actual tallow in them or not. But, like, the original bars of soap were made from tallow. In fact, I believe that was, like, a big plot point about, you guys know the movie/book Fight Club? Is that, like, I remember one, like, big point about it is that, like, the guy was, like, really into, like, Tyler Durden or whatever was, like, really into making his own soap out of, like, tallow. So he'd have, like, all this tallow. But wasn't that, and I haven't read it in so long, wasn't it that, like, he would say, like, the best fat to make soap with is human fat or something, like, some crazy, like, you know, psychopath twist to it. I think that's what it was. I haven't read the book in, like, so fucking long. Or seen the movie. But yeah, that's how I know that is from Fight Club. So yeah, guys, anytime you want to make some good soap, just kill someone and harvest their fat. Isn't it funny how yellow and discolored, like, human fat is? Not to be, like, too psychopath, to continue on the psychopath fucking topic here. Have you guys ever seen, like, human fat before, like, outside of the body? It's like this gross, sickly yellow color. Oh my god, it's so gross looking. Like, beef fat is just white, you know? Or at least I think it is. I don't know, maybe beef has that yellow. Yeah, but human fat is, like, gross, like, yellow. It's like, I don't know what causes that. Maybe it's all the toxins in our body or something. I'm glad you liked the thumbnail today, Hobo. Looks like yeah, hardened movie theater. But what makes it so yellow like that compared to other, like, animals and shit? Is it just all the toxic shit we put in our body? Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy if, like, human meat was actually, like, really fucking good? Like, it was, like, better than Wagyu, but it was, like, a faux pas, like a societal faux pas to, like, eat it. Like, luckily that's not the case, so we don't, like, it's not like a problem. It's like, okay, easily we don't, you know, it's not hard for us not to eat human. I think the way that works is, like, I think we're evolved to not like eating our own species. I think that's, like, there's like an evolutionary aspect to that. Any biologists in the chat can explain that. It's toxic. Yeah, like, our bodies don't, like, accept it easily. Like, eating human. Of course, like, you know, if you're like, you know, like, Donner Party, like, you know, survival situation and your homie dies and you don't have any food, like, of course you gotta eat him, right? But that's, like, literally the only situation where, like, eating a human is, like, viable at all. Have I ever had chicken heart? You know, it's funny you ask that. I actually went to, I keep forgetting what it's called. Yakitori. I went to a yakitori place, which is Japanese for meat on a stick. And they just cook it over coals, like, right there. Think like street food. And the reason I bring it up is because they use a lot of chicken, like, you know, parts that we would normally dispose of a chicken. Like the liver and the heart, the gizzards, stuff like that, the feet, or whatever, what have you, any part of the chicken. And yeah, the chicken heart, I remember having chicken heart at the yakitori place, and it was pretty good. If you have it nice and charred with some nice, like, you know, Japanese barbecue sauce, I mean, fuck, you put that shit on a damn shoe, it would taste good. You could literally, you could roast a fucking flip-flop, like, over some coals, and put some sauce on it, it'd be fucking amazing. You mean as nuggets? Wait, you're talking about, like, grinding chicken hearts into nuggets? Well, you know what's funny about that? Is that, ooh, secret track. What's funny about that is that, chicken nuggets are made out of a lot of chicken scraps. So I'm sure, like, you know, there is, like, a small percentage of chicken heart inside of chicken nuggets. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Human meat gives us kuru? What does that mean? Ever seen how hot dogs are made? It's like a similar thing, right? Where they just fucking grind up, like, all the pork into, like, a fucking emulsion. Yeah, cow tongue is good because I'm from California, so we have cow tongue lengua tacos, and those are pretty good. It's really, it's like a softer meat, obviously. It's like, so it's almost like fatty. Tongue isn't bad. As far as weird, you know, cuts go, lengua tacos are pretty good. Kuru is a specific disease that has to do with eating humans, basically. That's interesting. Oh, you might be wrong. That's cool. As are most of us here when it comes to information. What's up, Mark? What's up, Chris? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the good luck. Let's head over to another level. Keep warming up here. Where should we go? Let's do Wizard Peak. Yeah, let's do Wizard Peak, because I've been fucking up Wizard Proxy lately. You know what I might do? I'm gonna grab a little Gatorade real quick. I'll be right back. Just hankering for like a little sugary substitute light electrolyte beverage. My head's kind of, I don't know, I got like a slight dehydration headache. Again, I think it's left over from yesterday because I was just been looking at my phone all day. Yesterday I went fucking super hard, actually. You guys don't even realize I woke up tired, fucking made breakfast, fucking started my taxes. I still haven't finished them. I started my taxes, I fucking streamed, I fucking what else? I did some other shit last night, I forgot. I like made dinner. And by the time I did all of that, like, I was fucking like so, I know that might not sound like a lot, but for me, I was like just kind of going and going and going while being a little tired. And so it gave me that like a little slight exhaustion headache. You call it screen sickness, dehydration, like just that light headache. And I still have that a little bit today. So, yeah, it's probably not going to be a super duper long stream today. Just like yesterday, maybe like 2-3 hours. That fucking Gatorade hits, bro. Rocky Mountain oysters, yeah, that's like bull testicle, correct? I've never actually had I might have had it before, but I just don't remember it. I hear it's good though. I hear beef testicle is good. What's up, Dev? It's a common like barbecue thing. Not common, but like a semi-common barbecue thing in the Midwest, South. How do you do taxes? You go on like a website, or you can file by paper. I'm not going to explain all the details of it because you should just do your own research on that, or get with a professional instead of taking advice from a Twitch streamer. What's up, Equinox? Feels like weight's lifted, dude. Love to hear that. Equinox, what's inspired you to be so philosophical lately? If you don't mind me asking. I mean, I feel like it's just randomly like a week or two ago, it's just like a flip like switch, and now it's like, dude, like I see, it's like I fucking, you can see the Matrix or some shit, you know? Did something happen like in your life that that triggered that for you, or I mean, feel free to fill me in. Or not, I mean, if it's personal, I mean, no big deal. Enjoy the stream. But yeah, love you too, Dev. What's up, Peach? I'd eat a whole cow. Dude, that's actually the best way. If you buy red meat at the grocery store, the most economical way to buy red meat, and the healthiest and the best quality way to do it, at least in America, is to go drive out, like make a day out of driving out of the city, driving wherever, drive to a farm that raises cows. I'm not even joking. This is the best way to do it. This saves the most money. It takes time, obviously. You pay for it in time, but you go buy a cow, a pre-butchered cow from a farm, Also, you need a giant separate ice freezer. I'm sure some of you guys have this. You get a big ice chest, and then you just buy big ass chunks of the cow, like vacuum sealed, for like a few $100s. You know, you get the whole left side of the cow, you get the whole back side of the cow, you know, the whole thing. You know, and you can literally just go and buy a whole cow, like, you know, just in big chunks. From a fucking farm. I'm sorry if that picture is gross maybe to some of the non-meat eaters in the chat, but that is technically the healthiest and most economical way. And then you just process it yourself. You cut it up, grind it, whatever. That's what I did with that's why I'm like kind of interested by the topics, because I did that with a big piece of meat today. I made 3 beautiful fatty burgers, grinded the meat myself, made 2 beautiful steaks, one that was kind of like a tri-tip and another one that was like a, I don't know, like a fattier, you know, with the grain kind of steak. 2 beautiful steaks, fucking some gorgeous marbled beef strips, and some tallow as well. Easily like $100 like worth of meat, and you know, if you consider the tallow as like an avocado oil replacement, that's easily like $100 worth of like meals there, from like a $15 clearance piece of meat. $50 to $100 worth, we'll say. Yeah, just buy a cow. I mean, we say it like it's this difficult, like hard. It kind of goes to show, I think, that it's one of those things where I think a lot of us, we grow up in like a city or a town, and we're just used to buying meat like already at the very end of its like processing, you know, all the way after it's been, you know, raised at some fucking giant farm, you know, in an inhumane thing, and fucking chopped up and this and that, and you know, we get it in like steak form at the fucking grocery store. Like, it's easy to forget like how much more simply like it can be, you know. It's like, oh, you just go to a fucking farm and buy a fucking cow, you know. But yeah, I mean, what you save in money and health, you pay for it in time, you know. It's like nothing's free in this world, right? I don't know. Who cares? I'm definitely not the type of person to hate on eating like cheap meat or highly processed food or anything like that. I obviously try to cook at home as much as I can to stay away from it, but I mean, I'm just a fat American like anyone else. So I'm not on like some pretentious like bullshit about it. But I am definitely proud of myself for chopping up that meat today. Butcher Deo in the house. What's up, Humber? Yeah, beef cheek is good too. Beef cheek and beef tongue are slept on. Dude, even cabeza, which I don't think is just brain, but it's like different parts of the head. But it's also brain. Shout out Unattended Bag for the Prime. Thank you for the good luck, man. First sub of the day. Appreciate it. Life's been shifting a bit. You're running on too little sleep. You know what you sound like? You remind me a lot of how Saboom talks, you know? It reminds me a lot like of that. Like a very like introspective at all times. Always like just hard on your shoulder. Like willing to look at like the deeper side of any small innocuous moment, you know? How it makes you feel, the implications and all that. Not necessarily overthinking, but like just a philosophical kind of life. Saboom is in Vegas now, huh? Yeah, he was in Vegas like last year for a while. That's cool he went back. I think he likes it there, I don't know. Am I practicing a level? Well, I did just do this entire level, as you can tell by shit being empty. Dude, look at these mountains, man. Pretty nice. Just me and this wizard here. This would be a good thumbnail right here. My first world record in this game, I took this like an angle like this in loot, and I put like the title over the top. Spyro 120, world record. This would be another good spot for that. Is Dark Passage perfect on record? It's definitely one of the better levels. It's not perfect. I can save like a second or two if I play perfect. But I mean, it's definitely a level I don't plan on saving time in. Same thing with Lofty, same thing with Jock, same thing with, yeah, pretty much that stretch right there of those three, and those are some of the hardest levels in the game to like do well on a good run, especially after having played for an hour plus. That's like, that is a rough patch of the run. And I always say this, and I'll say it again, that's why I need to secure as much time save as I can before that point, especially with Haunted Towers being my biggest time save before that on record. Is I want to be at least -10 going into Dark Passage. And really, ideally more than that, like -15, -20, ideally. So that way I have time to play with. So if I do those levels well, but not perfect, I'll lose time, but still be ahead, you know? Literally yesterday, I got a 120 and I lost 20 seconds in Lofty and Jock on world record. But you know what? Even though I lost 10 seconds in each of those levels, I felt like I did each of those levels pretty well. That's how good world record is. And I'm talking about like by my standards, you know? Jacqueef, exactly. Not Bonnie saved a minute 39 on 117. Did he get a new 117 record? I don't think so. You talking about like a while ago he did that? I'm not aware of any new 117% records. Dude, fucking Michael. I gotta fucking make fun of Michael. Like, I'm sorry, Michael, but you're like, I have to tell the stream the fucking shit that you send me on Discord. I have to tell them this, all right? And thanks for being cool about this. Michael fucking sends me a message. Yeah, let me read this shit. Let me fucking read this shit. I gotta fucking, because this shit is just made me like, I read this and I was like, this has to be bait. This has to be bait. He wrote a long ass thing. He said, I think the mods making early loot not legal for 120% is the biggest tragedy in Spyro 1 speedrunning. Just imagine, you would be able to get a 117 or 116, true. Yeah, you don't collect everything, but you still trigger the 120% cutscene, true. He says, I believe in technicalities. Also, I think, this is where it gets off the rails a little. Also, I think everyone should have been able to vote on it, not just the runners. What? You tell me the viewers should vote on what the categories should be that the runners play? Like, are you being for real with me right now? Okay, Twitch chat. What should 120% be? Hey, let's just get rid of the egg thieves, as long as enough people think so, you know? It's fine. If we still get the cutscene at the end, right? Like, if I'm loud enough and I get enough of my audience to agree with me, then we can just change the rules, right? Because it's not just what the runners want, it's what everyone wants. That is the most insane take I've ever heard, ever. And so I had to talk about it right now. That was fucking nuts. That you seriously sent me that. That was nuts. But you know what, Michael? I respect you. I respect you and I respect your opinion. I really do. I'm glad, and also, let me say this. I'm happy that you've taken the time to show some enthusiasm on the inner workings of speedrunning. That means a lot to me. I'm glad you've given those sorts of things thought. But yeah, that fucking take was so insane. I had to share that with everybody. That was nuts. You were nuts for that one. And honestly, I gotta respect. It was so nuts, I have to respect it. Do your first donation ever in life, but I just discovered I don't have any of the payment options. Why doesn't it... What? Listen, Shiny, don't worry about... You talking about donating to me? Don't worry about it. Like, you're good. I said this earlier in the stream. Like, if any of you guys are trying to sub or donate and it's just not working, like, don't worry about it. You know, just kick back, just forget about it, just enjoy the stream, you know? It's all good. What's up, Composer? Thanks for the good luck. Vonnie, so Vonnie did get a new 117 record yet. That's I had no idea. I had no fucking idea. 250, huh? Damn. I should have rated him or something. Fuck. That's amazing. Dude, that is fucking amazing. I had no idea. Damn, does it show that on the... Did I just miss that thing on the speedrunning Discord? That is fucking nuts. Yeah, no one posted it yesterday. Zach had to post his splits for him. No wonder I had no idea. Nobody posted the splits in the Discord. That was the most low-key 117 record ever. That's nuts. Huge. Had no idea. Fucking nuts. What the fuck? Vonnie got a new record in 117. You guys think he's gonna get the sub 250? I mean, he's right there. It's so nuts. That is so nuts. What's up, Bluey? Thanks for the good luck. He also had an attempt that almost got record but died at the very end on UFO proxy. That's a big time save. How much time does that save, by the way? I saw a clip of like Zach doing that. That's right at the end of a fucking 3-hour run, by the way. What he's talking about, UFO proxy. Wee woo. Man, that's nuts. Yeah, no, that is crazy that he went for it. What's 117? It's Spyro. It's the Spyro 3 100% speed run. In that game, it's 117 in the inventory, so that's what it's called. Why is it 117? You'd have to ask the devs that one. It's because the reason why this game and Spyro 3 both have 100% categories that are a number above 100% is because there's an extra level in these games that is unlocked after you get 100%. So in this game, they happen to make it tidy and make it 120%, but in Spyro 3, they just didn't give a fuck, and it was just whatever the number was after you collect everything happened to be 117. And in Spyro 2, there is no such level, so it's just 100%. In that game, it's just like Dragon Shore's bonus, like power, like Fireball and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why it's like that. If Dragon Shore's tokens gave percentage, that would be painful. Having to do the fucking mini games there. But yeah, so yeah, new Spyro 3 117% record yesterday. That is fucking amazing. That is so huge. Head over to Jock here. Thanks for filling me in on that, guys. I literally would have had no idea. Normally I'm like right on the fucking pulse of shit like this, but I just don't really watch a lot of Twitch anymore. Can I be honest with you guys? So I just, anytime there's new Spyro world records, I'm just checking the speedrunning Discord. And literally nobody posted it yesterday. Which is pretty funny. That's the rare, like, OG Spyro record that doesn't get splits posted. That's a rare event. It's funny. Try the whole level again. Yeah, Dragon Shores is ass. Like, even as a casual player, it's a pretty, like, whack-ass reward for beating the game. It's cute. I mean, it's something, but it's whack. Should just be an extra level, like, with extra shit in it, like... They overcomplicated it, I feel like. Like, they should, like, Spyro 1 and 3, and you can tell, because in Spyro 3, they fixed it. They made it like, oh, okay, we'll just make it like Spyro 1 again, where it's just like an extra level with, you know, to complete, with a secret ending, you know? It's where you get Fireball, it's called. I mean, Dragon Shores is just a fireball waiting room. That's what the level is. I mean, that's not really fun compared to loot or super bonus round. I mean, you can at least put a few gems in there, you know? How many secret tracks are there? God, I want to say like 3 to 5. I think there's like 1 or 2 tracks that are PAL only. And then there's like another 1 or 2 tracks that like are in PAL, but there's secret tracks in this game. And then there's like some, then there's like the opposite. There's like some NTSC only like tracks or secret tracks as well. So it's like there's a couple, a small handful. It's not a lot. It's not like every level has one or anything. What's up, Finn? I don't know the exact number though. I want to say like 3. I want to say there's like 3 secret tracks if you don't consider like region differences. But yeah, welcome Mexicola. Welcome, welcome. Mwah. Sarah kissed me through the door. When you boot up your PS1, its hiding spot under the TV, you either play Spyro, Parappa, or Crash. Yep. Classics. Those are like the classics. Alright, I think I'm gonna do a run here soon. I think I'll do one more IL. I'll head over to Nasty's World, do a bit of that. Oh, dude, you know what? I almost forgot. I have to work on a thing in Cove. There's a thing in Cove that I have to... Okay, I'm actually going to do this for a minute. So Tainu actually found a faster version of the keyless key chest that involves like forcing the TNT guy to blow up early. So we're going to head over there real quick. What's up, Red Jinho Legend? Hey, hey, thanks for the 3 months. I'll make a save state like right here. Okay, you know, I'm not even gonna worry about this part. I'm just gonna head over here and just practice this section. Make a safe state here. Because this is the part I want to practice. So what I have to do, let me think about this. I have to flame, as the guy is holding the barrel, this metal barrel, as he's holding it, but before he throws it, I have to flame dissociate over to the key chest in order to blow up the TNT barrel from it being stuck on it. Does it just happen if I just flame him like while he's holding it? Let me see. Because I think you do have to like push the barrel slightly. Oops, I fucked up, hold on. Let me just experiment with this for a sec. Okay. So yeah, so if I just kill him like that, it doesn't blow up the barrel. So you have to like hit him with like the right timing and the what's called a dissociation in order to move the barrel. Something like that. Which is fucking super weird. There we go. See how much faster that room is if you just do that? Let me practice it some more. Also, if you fail it, you could just like kind of bonk like that, I guess, as a recovery. So it's not like the end of the world if you fuck it up. You gotta figure out all the strats here. Gotta get the right timing with it. Obviously, I don't want to get my flame cucked on the barrel itself. That's not gonna work. Oh, that worked out, actually. Yeah, that worked. It's actually easier than I thought. Yeah, there we go. It's really a bit of a YOLO, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna head back up this way and just kind of do the whole area a few times. Just to see, like how consistently I can get it in context. Do we prefer OG Moneybags or Reignite? I prefer the art design of every single NPC in the OG games over the Reignited versions. Just way more charm. Name any NPC, it looks better than the original. In my humble, correct opinion. Kinda fucked it up. I'm also wondering if, like, maybe I can, like, just run past those guys right there instead of, flaming them. Like, waiting for the flame. Fuck, dude, come on. Dude, what am I doing? You have to walk and do that. I'm, like, doing this all bad now. Hello. I can't, I, like, literally can't. This is kind of a tough charge, by the way, so I'm not surprised it's giving me trouble. This is, like, one of those charges that's better when you don't think about it. There we go. Let's say I just run past them here. And then if I just kill them here. I think maybe if I kill one of them, like, quickly and then, I don't know. I have to do it, I have to, like, trust in myself and get, like, around the back of that box so that way I can start setting up and not get damaged for, like, the full time save. Like, I think I should probably maybe, if I'm gonna, let me try just killing the guy on the left here. I'm, like, working on multiple things at once. Just feels weird to wait there, but it's like, it's hard to not to justify doing it any other way. Have I seen the Shrek 5 teaser? No. Oh, like that could work. Just wait it. If I do it perfectly, how much time save? Like maybe 2, it just depends, like, but we're gonna say like, with everything being ideal on both the old strat and the new strat, I don't have to wait for anything in the chest room. Say, let's just pretend that everything's ideal on both strats. It saves like 2 seconds. Now, in reality, like as you can tell, sometimes you have to wait on either strat or you know, so that can affect the time save. Or like the gem cleanup might be weird, so it can vary. But like in perfectly ideal circumstances, this saves like 2 seconds. Maybe slightly more than that. I'm willing to say 2 to 4 seconds. These is all ballpark numbers, by the way. I'm not timing this. But, you know, 2 seconds, that ain't nothing, you know. See, I just gotta not get damaged there. That's all it is. But I pretty much have it. As long as you flame to the right a little bit there with that guy, it's like not a problem. You don't have to worry about like fully flame dissociating it. It's like not that big of a deal. What's up, left ear? Welcome. Leave that green for later. Oh, just wait. See, like, in that case where I know he's gonna let go of the box, I should do the old strat. Because then I'm just waiting unnecessarily. So it's like, it's actually kind of good the way this is like, if I was gonna wait for the old strat for him to throw the box, then you flame to the right to get the new strat. And if you can't get the new strat because you see he's gonna throw the box too early, then you just go for the old strat. That's the fucking play, guys. That's the fucking play. That's that micro, you know, adjustment type shit. Fuck. I'm liking this strat. I'm liking just hitting the left guy here and then grabbing the right guy later. It just feels like an uncomfortably long amount of time to wait to flame both of them. Pretend like I got that. No, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's the blue. Yeah, like, now I do the old strat. Hit this guy, and then keep it moving. That's like what I do normally on runs, essentially. Practice this recovery, trying to get the fucking box here. You can't, I don't believe this is possible. You can't, it looks like you should be able to hit that. This is like one of those super frustrating things. That it's just barely not possible to hit that. It would be such a chill recovery if you could just hit this. But you can't. Isn't that fucking annoying? So you have to, what you have to do here is you have to go around and hit this, and then keep going. So dumb. Let's say I fucked that up, you just do that. It's fine. Recoveries on recoveries. Can I upload my Spyro thumbnails to a cloud? You can just download them off YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can like, there's like a website or some tool you can use to download thumbnails. Ugh. What's up, Alcatraz? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna keep forcing the new strat here. Dude, see that's my thing is I'm like fucking up on the timing. Man, that is so dope though, getting all those. It's like almost worth waiting for even if you're on a bad cycle. That's like how good it is. So easy too. I can't believe I never thought to try that. But I missed his gem though, is the thing. That's why it's like a little weird, because it's like I gotta grab his gem. I can't just leave that. Game's gonna be weird. Miss the red. I've got those greens. Yeah, Dr. Marco. Yeah, that's a... I love those. At the end of a game where it's like, thanks for playing. It's like a little credits, little card. What's up, Octave Luigi? Thank you for the 47 months. New strat's so rad. Yeah, I mean, you know, and honestly, I feel like this isn't really like a new thing per se. It's just like, just Tainu is just like reminding. That's how it feels like in this game. It's like you just get reminded that like shit can be done better in a section. That's kind of like what this is. And it's also cycle dependent as well. So, but yeah, I'm right there with you. Fucking rad vibes. Yeah, I hesitate to call this anything like particularly like new, but. Still shoutouts to Tainu for bringing it to everyone's attention. Do I also, besides food, make drinks other than margaritas? No, I mean I don't make a lot of mixed drinks, honestly. If I ever do, like mix a drink, I might like add lime to like a soda or something. That's like about it. Margarita is like the main drink. If I'm gonna make a mixed drink at home, it'll be like that. Of course, like, you could do the same shit with, like, daiquiris as well. You get, like, a daiquiri mix and some fucking rum. Same bullshit. I just like making frozen blended drinks, and they're always so fucking overpriced when you go out for them. So that's why I just like doing them at home sometimes. I haven't made one in a hot minute. Yeah, that's kind of how I am Mexico. It's like I just got a fridge full of beer and like some couple of Gatorade. Speaking of Gatorade, some Gatorades. You know, I don't need to like. I don't mix drinks at home like a super lot. I'm not a mixologist. Yeah, gin and juice. My first love. Fucking love gin and juice. I haven't had gin in a long time. Dude, gin and orange juice, and I'm sorry to the martini fans in the chat. I'm seeing a martini-esque chat. There are some good martinis out there. Coffee, you know, espresso martinis. Sarah loves those shits. Nothing can beat a gin and orange juice. I don't care, the fanciest martini in the world cannot beat gin and juice. I'm sorry, that's just my truth, guys. Like, this is like the gin, like, tier list right here. It goes, at the top, it's like gin tonic with lime. That's the S tier. Gin tonic with lime juice. Then, in like, that's like S plus. Then in like the S tier, you have gin juice. Then in like the A tier, you have like coffee martinis or like the cute martini stuff. And then every other gin thing after that is below it. But yeah, it really goes, for me, like, I just can't do martinis. Martinis are just too strong. Martinis are meant so that you, like, taste the gin. They're just flavored gin, basically, right? A martini. They're just too strong for my taste. I'm a pussy when it comes to mixed drinks. I like to not be able to taste the alcohol. Unless it's a fucking, margarita. I get super degenerate with margaritas. I do want to taste the tequila in a margarita. I want it to be like mostly tequila and lime, and like just a little bit of mixer, and like, you know, that's it. Yeah, I mean that's why martinis are such like an astute, whatever, like fancy beverages. They're meant to be like sipped really slowly, and you know, because they're so strong. I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to drink something that tastes good. That's kind of how I am. Anytime someone hands me a shot, like, I'll just sip, like, I'm not one to just, like, fucking pound back, like, hard alcohol. That's just not my thing. So paying for, like, for just, like, basically, like, paying for a shot at the bar, unless it's, like, the homies and it's, like, a celebration, like, hey, we all take a shot, like, I'll buy you a shot, like, okay, fine. But, like, straight up, like, it just feels like a waste of money to, like, buy a shot, like, at the bar, you know what I mean? And I kind of feel the same way about, like, martinis. It's like you're just buying just the straight up like alcohol, essentially. Just not my style. You like mezcal? Mezcal is that's like the smoky drink, right? I'm not big into those. Not big into the smoky mezcal. If I don't have actual limes that I can squeeze into it, then gin and juice clears gin and tonic for me. Gin tonic lime is like the best in my book, but then if you don't have lime, gin and juice is like the better alternative to just gin tonic. And then every other gin beverage is just like, forget about it, I don't care. Yeah, people sleep on like how good lime and gin is. That's like, it's as good, if not better, than lime and tequila. No, I've never had snake wine. Heard of it. Pink gin? Is it like gin like flavored with some shit, or is it like literally like just straight up gin but it's pink? It's like even, I don't know. I'm like I'm trying to like train myself not to do, I'm just gonna run straight down here. I'm gonna train myself like not to fucking, like in this situation, like just take the damage off the TNT right there, you know? Rather than hitting the fucking box. Or hitting the, you know what I mean? Because you can hit off the chain reaction like pretty commonly that way. Come on. Bad. I'm just gonna make a safe state and just run down here. No, see, I didn't curve it off enough to the right there. I just gotta remember to grab that guy's blue. Doesn't work. Nope. And so say it doesn't work, you have to do like one of, either do this, or you can hit the metal box. Have you curve it off to the right? What, your penis? How's it going, time traveler? Hey Barry, welcome, thanks for the good luck. Dude, it's so hard to actually like, when it's on that exact part of the cycle, it's hard to like get the right height to not get body blocked. I think I might just need to go higher. Can we get much higher? Dude, it's hard. It's genuinely hard not to body block yourself with the barrel. It's not a hard strat to do. It's just hard to like get it all like quickly and like well adjusted, you know, responding to the cycle every time. That's why I'm like doing it from all the way back here, so I can like do it on an uncomfortable cycle. Yeah, I think waiting just a smidge there is probably the play. Just wait for him to fully lift it above his head when you're in that position. Have I seen Chris's Ice Cavern pole strat? No, but I'll bring it up right now since we're talking about it. Is it on his IL on YouTube? Doesn't he just do the Saboom strat, like with the inner cavern poles? Doesn't he just do that? That was proven to be like slightly slower, if not equal to what I do. A long time ago. But I'll double check. Fifth Town, he still hasn't posted an Ice Cavern IL. Let me check his live streams. IL Blastin' number 42. Let's look at this.
Was Babel. Time for episode 42 of the IL Grant.
Alright, so let's see this pole strat here. Are you talking about these poles? Oh, that? Yo! What? What is that? I haven't seen that. So the side that you hit the pole on is where the gem falls? I actually didn't know that. I thought they just kind of fell down in the same spot every time. So that gem fell off the edge. That's so fucking crazy. Yo. Dude, I'm gonna try that. So let me pop out my YouTube thing. One sec. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's like a second of time save for sure. Yeah, let me do this strat one more time in its entirety. Pretend like I got all that. Oops. Oh, a little sloppy, but hey. We got the idea. Okay, let's head over to, I'll look at that more another time. Try it on some YOLO runs and whatever. Let's go Ice Cavern. Not Icy Flight, Ice Cavern. What's the Deo Man strat? Getting world record. What's up, Penjies? Just gonna run over there. Alright, so let me make a save state right here. I've been grabbing this dragon because it's like not really a time difference one way or another. The dude, it's not even it's just the truth. It's like, that's the only thing that I do. Literally the only thing that I do in this game that's unique. I don't have anything that's like, oh, that's the Deo. All I have that sets me apart from other people is world record. That's it. So literally that's the, if you want to say the Deo strat, is to just spend 10 years and play the game more than anyone else. That's the strat. It's not something to like, oh, I'm so cool. Oh, let me glaze myself over it. It's just what it is. Let me jerk off about it. Did I get it? Yeah, I did get it. That's pretty cool. I like that. I have to like hope that it works. But yeah, I mean, it seems pretty consistent. Ah. Like, ideally, you can grab that gem out of the air, you know what I'm saying? Oops. Yeah, I'll just grab this guy. Ah, shit. It's like missing it would feel so dumb. I mean, you can grab it later. It's not like the end of the world if you miss this. But still a pretty cool strat. I need to practice it from the right-hand side here, like this. Ah, so it's like, if that happens in runs, it's like, meh, but whatever. Not bad. Then also I could try doing, Chris's, like, flame charges here as well. So let me look at this whole section now. That's an interesting question, Seffi. Good to see you. And yeah, thanks for the good luck, DZ. What's up, Lion? What's up, everybody? You check the gem count for safety? I mean, like, at that point, it's like, you can just grab it at the end of the, like, you just check the gem count at the end of the level. You mean like when you're pausing at the very end of the level, you check the gem count? Yeah. I mean, I do that anyways in most levels anyways. Unless I'm feeling really saucy, I generally am doing that most levels. It's always been a funny, like, bravado thing in this game about having fast menuing. But, like, take it from someone who doesn't have, like, the fastest menuing, like, it's better to play it safe than sorry. You're gonna regret having fast menuing, and you're gonna be happy you are, like, playing it slow at the end of levels. And just looking at that gem count. Taking the fucking, what, like, quarter of a second to, like, use your eyeballs before exiting the level, you know? That would be, like, the case here. So I would just wait, like, just that little bit, just that confirmation top left of the screen before exiting. But yeah, for a long time, I remember, like, Saboom has, like, fucking crazy fast menuing whenever he exits levels. He's just like, bam, 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 and he's out. It's like, Jesus Christ, you know? And, you know, there's definitely an argument to be made that, like, over the course of a run, like, that times 30 level exits, or however many it is, like, I guess definitely adds up to, like, maybe a couple seconds. But I don't know. It's the same thing with having, like, perfect dragon, what's it called? Perfect, dragon expresses. That's a nice double flame charge. Chris also double flame charges this one. Which, you know, whatever. Not making that. Yeah, because the gem falls off the edge, it auto-collects in the void. Cool strat, though. I'll go for that double flame charge, why not? Oh, fuck. Saves me a little forward movement. Do I find my music experience helps with— no. The biggest thing that, from playing music that helps me with speedrunning is just having discipline and practice and being okay with sucking. Those are way more valuable life skills, which, by the way, extend to any hobby, performance art, whatever thing you want to get good at. It's really not even a music thing at that point. But yeah, no, but being able to play the drums does not, or like having like a good sense of time doesn't make you good at timing inputs. It's just different like senses of time. Like, maybe you can make some argument about it, but I don't think it's really that relevant, personally. Disagree. I mean, that's fine. It's just that's just my truth, you know? It's like, you can... Do I find having, a giant dong? I don't have a giant dong. There's my disagree right there. What's the benefit of flame charging versus regularly charging? It's like that you're moving less far forward into the chests. Like, look at this. Like, if I just make the save state right here, look how much further I have to... I'm like basically charging against the wall doing that versus... and my game crashed versus not if I don't. So it's like, if I perfectly... I lose time... The time I save by not charging against the wall there, like charging like an extra suboptimal racing lines, you could say. The time I save from that is sort of gets negated by the time you have to stop charging and re-jump charge. So if you can save enough frames, you know what I'm saying, in your racing line and not lose enough frames, like in your stopping charging and jump charging, then yeah, then it's worth it to do that. It's we're talking like such minor differences. You know, it's like, who fucking cares? Why are we even talking about this? Let's do a run. Smokey Zyl has like a crazy inner... I think I remember seeing that a while back. I don't remember the exact strat he does, but I'm fine with my inner cavern. I don't need to... I've already looked at a few new things today. I don't need to go crazy about it. We should do runs. Are there videos showing the best spots to touch dragons? If you watch a speedrun, I mean, like, you can just watch that because we'll be touching the dragons in the correct spot. Let me refresh my capture card. But, if you want to, like, know exactly in your gameplay whether a dragon touch is optimal or not, you can... In the vanilla game, you can just look to see if Spyro walks around. Like, the point that Spyro walks to, the shortest distance between where he stops at and the dragon is where you want to touch the dragon. Sorry, I'm getting the capture card happening. Refresh the capture. And also on the practice codes, there's like actually a thing that tells you, you can like turn on a setting that tells you whether you touched a dragon on the right spot or not as well. So there you go. I might go take a shit real quick. Hold on, give me a minute. I'll be right back and then we'll get into runs. Give me a minute. Cheers. All right. Let's get it, everybody. Turn this off. Bro, who's about to ask, bro, how was the shit? Who's about to ask that right now? 3, 2, 1, go. Let's get it. Went to see a jazz concert at Blue Note. Wow. That sounds like some pretty banging shit. There are probably some pretty, pretty burning cats there, as they say. Let's roll. Oh, this might work. First try. Very nice. Fuck. Fuck. Wow, sparksless? This is rare. Should I reset this? I feel like if I reset this, then I'm gonna do Nestor like 50 times. I'm just gonna keep going for now. Hopefully I'm less than like 5 seconds behind coming out of Dark Hollow. What's up, Madwood? Thank you for the 2 months. 2 months since your wife let you sub. Your wife's boyfriend? Yeah, I have to ask him permission too before I go live. Relatable. He's everywhere, man. Guys, what's today, Thursday? Tomorrow I'm going to be going to another one of those Halo LAN parties at the brewery by my house. Look, guys, how many beers should I allow myself to drink? Because every time I go there, I always drink like 6 to 9 beers. I spend like $100 on drinks and food for me and Sarah. How many am I allowing myself? I'm going to let the chat decide. Dude, I don't have sparks. I'm resetting this. I'm sorry. This is like going to be too stupid of a situation here. I should have not done that level. Seeing 3, 5. It has to be a number between 3 and like 6. Or a number between 0 and 6, I'll say.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
6 to 9 beers is $100 when you're buying your girlfriend drinks and food as well, yes. And tipping. Yeah, right, Goblin. It's fucking dope. I love it. They're gonna be playing Halo CE. Really looking forward to it. Some pistols on Hang 'em High. Thank you, Pablo, for the 33 months. Sniffing as always.
Peaceful here in the fire.
What kind of beer? Like IPAs and, you know, craft lagers and stuff. Craft beer. That's early fall. You'd say 3 because tax season? I like the way I like where your head's at, Megan. How about this? How about I do my taxes tonight? I also have to book some plane tickets for this summer tonight as well. If I knock out all those things,
okay, rolling. Oh,
I'm gonna see how much this. I actually did some numbers in my head yesterday. If I can knock out taxes, booking plane tickets, and still save $1,500 this month, which that's like, I'm not sure if that's gonna happen.
Now I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
Then fucking if I can do those 3 things, then I'll allow myself to drink more beers at the fucking brewery. Also, we'll have to see tomorrow, like, if I want to stream the next day as well. Because if I don't, then I'll just drink however much I want, just be hungover and just have a chill, like, day off.
Looks like
the next day.
Things to do.
But if I want to stream the next day, like, I mean, we'll just see. But you're saying, you guys are saying 5. I think 3 to 5. I think don't go past 5. I like that number. Because anything past 5, really anything past like 4 is like just hangover territory. Just making your hangover worse. So yeah, I like the number 5 because then that's like me cutting loose. Getting fucking turned. But not like wasting money and like dying and like just killing myself basically. I like 5. 5 is a good number. Still, that's still a lot of beers, you know? That's still a lot. If I was really trying to be moderate, I would say 3. Yeah, 5, and then I have to have 2 water, or at least a full glass of water between each beer. That's the strats. Well, anyways, this time we didn't lose Sparks after Nestor skip. It's running a little bit more hopeful. I gotta say today, guys, you know, I'm not as tired as I was yesterday, but my head kind of fucking hurts. So this is probably feeling like another one and done kind of run today. Hopefully I'm not resetting a shit ton. Hopefully I can lock in here. I don't know. We'll see. Need coffee. I drank plenty of coffee this morning. You say no less than 6 beers? No, 5 beers tomorrow at a Halo LAN party at a brewery. I've been drinking too much at this brewery lately, so I need to like cut myself off at a certain number. Really, I shouldn't go past 4 if I'm really trying to be moderate. And if I'm trying to drive, I shouldn't have more than like 2, you know? So, just all depends. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be driving home. Last time I fought at the LAN party, we drove there, and then of course we had to Uber back home because we were fucking turnt as hell. And I remember the next day I walked back to the I took a day off, hungover as hell, just walked like the several miles, you know, barely any sidewalks or anything, walking through grass and the side of highways and stuff. It was a pretty fun little journey, actually, to be honest. I might do something like that again this time. Gotta walk back for the car. The walk, what do they call that? Like the morning after walk or whatever? The walk of shame. Definitely not a walk of shame for me. More like a beautiful walk through the Virginia, you know, suburbs of shame. What's up, Bearcats? Thank you for the good luck. It's socially acceptable to drink 2 beers and drive. What is it, like not socially acceptable to do that anywhere else? There's a legal limit, is how that works. There's like you're only allowed to have like a certain amount of blood alcohol content and still be driving. And that number isn't 0. And to your point, you shouldn't drink anything and drive. You're very right about that. But, you know, just being real about reality is like you'll go out, you might have a drink, and you're still fine to drive. Like that's not, I don't think that's like a crazy take or anything. But people go overboard. That's the problem with alcohol, is that people go overboard really easily and then their inhibitions are lowered and so they think they're fine and they're not. Or even if they are fine, I mean, it's still not legal or safe, you know, so. I'm not gonna play that game with myself tomorrow. I'm just gonna drink and just fucking Uber home, so. No need to get on my case about it. Yeah, I don't even know what the legal blood alcohol limit is in America. But it's like the equivalent of like 2 beers, basically. 2 to 3 beers. Which means you should not exceed like 1 or 2 beers and drive. .8. See, like I don't even know like what 1 beer would put on my butt. Because I'm drinking craft beers, but I'm not drinking like really strong craft beers. So like a really strong glass of wine, like you perhaps like, you know, something that's like 9% or over, you could only get away with 1 of those perhaps. But like since like the beers I'm drinking are like 3 to 5%, like that's where the 1 to 3 number is coming from, you know. 3 being like the cutoff. So it depends on the percentage of the drink as well, obviously. But yeah, if it's ever like a question at all of like, is this legal? Then that's how you know it's like, just don't even try to drive. Just get the Uber. Even if you know you're fine and you don't feel fucked up or anything, like, it's just a question of the law, you know, not even a question of like, oh, can you drive safely? It's just a question of like, don't get pulled over and get a fucking the multi-$1,000 fine, you know, type of thing. And safety as well. They closed every Del Taco in your state? That is a very sad thing to hear. Del Taco's good. Yeah, I know, whether you're sober or not, fucking cops will fuck with you no matter what, so it's better not to even have any alcohol on your body, you know? Getting ready for a tour, nice. Were you like in a band or something? Keeping grounded and calm. Glad to hear that, Josh. Enjoy the stream. "19 stores just poofed." Was there one like right by you too? That's tragic. Over by me in California, the nearest late night food I don't know if it's still there, but like is a Del Taco, and it's across the street from a Taco Bell. So it's like who's? It's always like a question. It's like, all right, we're going Del Taco or Taco Bell today. And honestly, if I'm being honest, I've leaned more towards Taco Bell in my life. But Del Taco's good. What's up, Cray? Thanks for the good luck. Bell Taco. Yeah. I like that Del Taco has more options. Like, you can pretend like it's Mexican food more, if that's like what you're trying to do. I like getting like the fucking like little chicken tender tacos, like the little fried chicken frozen tendy tacos, or like the shrimp tacos from there. Those are good. Field sobriety test can only be used. You should, you know, and I'm not trying to give legal advice here, but like my approach is if an officer said like, hey, would you be willing to take a field sobriety test? I would say no to that. I would say you're gonna have to detain me and take me to the station. Even if I'm stone cold sober, I'm not, you should like, my understanding is you should not consent to field sobriety tests. Because even if you're sober, you could fail a field sobriety test and then the cop's like, well, that's evidence of, you know, DUI or whatever. It's like, if you're not gonna breathalyze me, like, we're going to the station, you know? What's up, Chris? Thanks for the good luck. Dude, Chris, I saw your fucking, your pole strat after the first dragon in, or the second dragon, I should say, in, Ice Cavern. I'm gonna be doing that in my runs now. I picked that up. Pretty cool strat. The pole charge glide. Ugh. Smokey does that. Yeah, Smokey's quite the innovator, man, really. Here in this level, I'm doing some Smokey strats. Chris doing the Smokey strats. Nice to have someone, like, actually pushing the limits. Same with Tainu. Tainu posted a cool little optimization in Cove yesterday on the key chest. Oops. Maybe not losing time? Probably will. Yeah. Yeah, well, since we're talking about that Cove strat, right before that, like the dragon right before that, I switched around my strat for the barrel guys right after the dragon. How you have to like awkwardly hit the little barrel guys. Not the TNT ones, but the metal ones, like right after the dragon. So I like came up with a little strat there. Lulu did like a fucking, like a long time ago posted a strat where she fucking like flame charge jumped all of them, but you know, I found like a nice middle ground. Where you like, you jump charge the first one and then flame charge jump the second one while bonking and then grab all the gems. It's definitely faster than whatever the fuck I did in record. So yeah, little optimizations we take. Yeah, FCJing them, just FCJing them at all. Like the reason why I FCJ the second one is because you can FCJ into the bonk on it. And then you save time on the landing lag, like on the bonk animation by being mid-air, which is actually a strat we use in Ice Cavern a lot. Now. It's charge jumping into poles rather than just empty charging into them. Because the bonk animation gets canceled as you fall to the ground. If you don't have YouTube Premium, should you go to Twitch? Would it support me more? No, if you're gonna watch ads either way, it doesn't matter what platform you watch on. But if you're trying, oh my god, you guys hear these fucking fire trucks? Jesus Christ. Wee woo. It's the sexy police. They're here for you, Laura. What was I gonna say? If you want to get rid of ads and throw money at me, you know, you can come over to Twitch. That's a good way to do it, is to sub on Twitch. But otherwise, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this gameplay is too hot. I'm on fire. Not really, this is just like an okay run right now. If I have a good dry canyon, then I'll be on fire. We have zero tolerance in the Czech Republic. For what? For drinking and driving? It's funny in America because it's like we say we have zero tolerance for it, but there is a legal blood alcohol content that you can have while driving. Like you can have a drink and drive, and that is legal. You know? But anyone that you ask, oh, should you drink and drive? No, of course not. So it's just kind of a funny system like that. And again, most people, and where that comes from, I think, like that attitude is that like most people can't control themselves to only have one drink, you know? And most people, by the way, like drinking aside, a lot of people are just fucking awful drivers and like put a lot of people in danger on the road. I try to not drive like any chance I get, like regardless of alcohol consumption, but especially if alcohol is involved, like you fucking get out of there. So yeah, I definitely don't condone it at all. I'm definitely on team like just don't drive at all if you can. Let's make that someone else's problem. Smoking and driving? I mean, that's the same thing. Like, if a cop, like, sees you, that's considered, like, a DWI or whatever, if you're stoned and drive. That's, you know, that's a funny thing, because that's something I think that's more, especially among weed smokers. I think that's something that's more, like, accepted, but it's still, like, it's still driving under the influence. It's still, like, something that should not be done, you know? But yeah, I mean, I'll see videos of, like, people smoking a blunt. Like, I was watching this one, like, stoner YouTuber guy. He's just smoking a blunt and driving like it's no big deal. And, like, posting that on YouTube. Like, and no one's even tripping about it in the comments or anything, you know? It's like, but if a cop pulls you over, like, you're getting a DWI for that. So in my mind, it's not a question of, like, are you okay to drive? You know, it's a question of, like, what does the law think? You know, I'm just here to follow the law, you know? I'm not even trying to put, like, any moral spin on any of it. Public transport enjoyer, that's nice. I wish we had a better public transport infrastructure over here. There's, like, no buses around me. In America, you just gotta hope that there's, like, buses around you. If you're not in, like, a city with a metro or something. And there's, like, no buses around me. So I basically have to Uber if I don't want to drive to, like, places. But luckily Ubers are pretty cheap out here, and most places I want to go aren't that far, so. Especially compared to fucking LA, good lord. Having a bad day. Fortune Cookie said talk to a friend. You know, I think that's like fate, Laura, because I actually got a DM from a really old friend of mine on Discord this morning, and it was just like this really nice, we had just this really nice little conversation about you know, reminiscing on the old days of when we would like play video games together at my, you know, at my California house, and fucking, you know, this is like almost 10 years ago now going on. And just reminiscing and just being like, yeah, when I'm back in town, I gotta get the boys together, get some K-barbecue, like that whole thing. I feel like it's kind of the same thing with Speedrunner, with us, right, Laura, where it's like, next GDQ or ESA or whatever, like, we're gonna fucking get some fucking penis or something, I don't know. Get some penis barbecue. So yeah, sometimes it's nice to reminisce like that. Oh shit. Oh, wait a minute. No, come on, man, just give me the recovery. You asshole. Can I fucking hit it? Let's hit it. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm ass at this game, dude. Ass. I had that recovery. That was gonna be like a 10-second time loss. Turned into like 20, 30 seconds. No hope. Yeah, it's funny because like on the old strat, like, you know, since I had the muscle memory for it, like I could hit the firework every time on the old strat there. The old routing. But now that it's like a recovery situation and I have to like, you know, I'm not operating on muscle memory. I have to do that movement from different angles on the fly. The firework work is way less consistent on that recovery for me now that I do this route. Just funny how powerful muscle memory can be like that. Like I never tripped on that firework on the old route, but now it's like, fuck, you better make sure you get the firework. I was not paying attention at that start. Sometimes you ask about different games I play. Maybe at some point in my streaming career I play. It sounds like you want me to try something besides Spyro 1, Dylan. Is that what's going on here? Guys, do I play too much Spyro 1?
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Guys, am I just a one-trick pony? Dude, some streamers trip out about that. For real. Oh my god. Fuck. Any tips on the Artisan's wall glide? Well, first of all, are you learning it for 120%? Because if you're learning it for 120% and your PB isn't like a 140 or better, then you should just be doing the old route that doesn't do that I show in my tutorial. So does that apply to you, Big Bird? $12 egg. Okay, well, that doesn't apply to you then. So in that case, tips for the Artisan's Wall Glide is tap left as you're gliding around. And also, that's something, a wall glide will get easier if you're comfortable with charge gliding. If you're not charge gliding that, you're just making it harder for yourself. So remember to do a nice big jump, charge glide later than you think. Remember, in this game, you get the most height and distance from holding out your full jump uncomfortably long. It's not when he visually touches the top of his jump. It's like a little after that to get the optimal distance with like a long distance glide in this game. A nice quick charge glide and tap left along the wall because it's a curved wall. So tap left along the wall. And if you do those things, if you're thinking about those things as you're doing it, you'll get it eventually. But most people who struggle with the Artisan's Wall Glide don't do one or all of those things. How big would a person be in Spyro's world? That's so funny you asked that because I actually made a whole video talking about that. You got to look up my video talking about how much would gems cost, how much would Spyro gems cost in real life? Where I not only talk about like the scaling of like what these things would be, like these gems, how big would the gems be? You know, a similar question. How big would these gems be like in real life if we were to try to deduce their real life value? And to that end, you need something to scale them against in real life. And the only real life equivalent type things you could use in this game are like real life animals or humanoid characters. So if we use the sheep, or like the humanoid like characters, those gems are fucking massive. They're huge. If we say that those things are sort of like equivalent to real life, these gems are easily bigger than like the biggest, you know, cut gemstones ever found in history. Easily like 1.5 feet wide, right? So yeah, I go into staggering detail about that and the relevant values around that, as well as how many Slurpees you could buy at 7-Eleven with all the gems in this game. So if you're interested in those real life analogies, check out that video. How much would Spyro gems cost in real life? Fuck. I don't know why I was so quick to reset that, but whatever.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
By the way, True, thank you for the 14 months, like 18 minutes ago. Sorry, I missed that. Appreciate the good luck, and thanks for the great day. Great day vibes. This might be an early fall. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, I'm gonna keep grinding today, but I'm gonna have to at some point be like fucking just no reset, you know, as is always the case, right? But just not really super duper feeling world record right now, like on that level of lock in, you know. Gotta charge a little longer before the glide. Thank you, Nachos.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
much. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, now I'm on day like 4, day 5 of this grind. I'm kind of like getting over runs a little bit here. I should DM. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna DM Luminescent Sky and see how they're doing on the fucking mod.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful
One
here
sec.
in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000? What about this Ganasty Gnork character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature. Simple! He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. Ugly? That does it!
Looks like I'm gay. Can I tell your girlfriend Lana that you love her? What do I look like, a blimp?
Thank you for releasing me.
Lana, you're a hoe.
10 dragons in the
I'm just kidding.
world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next.
Dude, I heard that fucking quote from Eris yesterday on avoiding the puddle. Someone sent a message. I was like waiting for a message like that. Someone fucking sent him a message like, oh, you know, shout outs to my buddy Joey or whatever. And he's like, what do I look like, a fucking blimp? Shut the hell up. But yeah, shout out to Antonio and Lana. You guys are cute. Blimp users in the chat.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Ah, stuck. You like how I call the chicken guys in Dreamweaver's human? So you're saying those guys? You're saying they're closer to being chickens than humans? Like what? Really? They're definitely like humanoid, right? I mean, I'm not saying they're like exactly the same like body, like, you know, they're not like, they don't look like you and me, but they're definitely closer to human looking than chicken looking. I hear what you're saying though. They kind of have like the chicken, like the little mohawk thing going on. You know what the fuck, chickens? And you're making fun of me? Okay, this should work. What's up, Roach? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, they look like the plastic chicken toys that you like squeeze and they go like, wah. That's true. Ugh, got too close. Let's see if I can catch this correctly. Based on that cycle, I'm gonna, yeah, go high here. I might not catch the second guy. I might. We'll see. I think I should be okay. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Thank you, Disney. Yeah, only losing a couple of seconds. I'll take it. Yeah, I gotta try to get myself in a more of a no reset-y headspace here. But for now, just try to lock in. Nice little stretch right there. Really? Bitch ass Sparks. Sparks, yo mama's a hoe. Now this guy's all far away. All dog shit. Definitely losing a few. I'll be lucky to be +5 exiting this level. What's up, Hub? I'm doing alright. I got a little, like, tiny headache, but nothing crazy. A little, just slightly dehydrated. I've been chugging water and Gatorade, though, so I'm good. Getting a little, I don't want to say burnt out, but for lack of a better word, just getting a little burnt from the grind here now that I'm on day like 5 or whatever the fuck it is. Definitely can feel a day off coming soon. Tomorrow I'm going to be going to a, I've mentioned this earlier, tomorrow I'm going to be going to another one of those Halo LAN parties at the brewery by my house, by my apartment. And, from the beers, no, I didn't drink anything yesterday. I drank 0 beers yesterday. But, yeah, I will be drinking beers at this LAN party. So I asked the chat, like, how many I should cut myself off at. And I think the consensus was, like, 5. Right? Or what was it? Was 5, right? Anything more than 5 is I'm just asking for a worse hangover. I'm not going to be driving home or anything, so. And I do want to turn up. I just don't want to, like, be as dead as I was last time. I drank, like, 8 last time. I drank, like, way too much. What's up, KO? How are the runs? Ah, they're alright. I barely have gotten out of, Artisans at all, really. But we're chilling. Like pints. Or I think, are they pints are 16 ounces, right? I think the glasses they have at the place are more closer to 12 ounces. They're like really skinny glasses. Yeah, 5 is good. I'm glad we're in agreement. 5 is a good number. What's up, Visa? Thank you for the good luck. Barely caught that. Dude, please don't drink more. Bro, you don't have to beg. I'm good. I know you're worried for my health, like, you know, I know I'm your parasocial, you know, streamer friend here that you don't want to see die of alcoholism. No, I'm right there with you, bro. I'm cool. That's why I asked. No need to get emotional. I too want to live. We're actually on the same page here. We're begging you, Deo, please control your drinking is out of control. I know that's not what you were saying, Hub. I'm just joking around. It's my favorite Spyro mod. I don't know, I'd have to think about that. I liked doing the invisible floor mod. That was a fucking odyssey. Basically all the mods that have like the most views on my YouTube channel are like among my favorites. I've actually never seen Beetlejuice. That's probably gonna upset some people to hear. I've never seen Forrest Gump or Beetlejuice. I mean, I've seen like a couple of key scenes from them, but like, that's about it. How strong is beer in the... Well, I'm going to like a craft brewery, and the beers that I like to have there are, like, they hover between like 4 and 6%. I could get like more like stronger ones or lighter ones if I so wished, but just the ones I tend to drink are in that range. Seven at the most. Dude, he fucking ate my flame. Yeah, for a beer, anything over 9% is like really strong. Like 9% or over is like really strong. Is drinking to intoxication frowned on less? No, that's frowned on. That's frowned on just in general, in the world. Unless you're also around people that are drinking to intoxication. Then it's not frowned on. That's how peer pressure works. I'm glad I could help you understand this. No, yeah, poisoning yourself is frowned on, believe it or not. It's not just an American thing. What's up, Clueless? If you can be drunk but not seem drunk, then it's not frowned on. Like, in the moment, it's not. But, like, if you can be that drunk, if you're, like, that functional of a drinker, then it's gonna have implications on your personal life at some point. I'm just saying. You can be, like, a calm drunk and still, be frowned upon drinking too much. Who cares? Honestly, like, frowned upon by strangers, you know? Who fucking gives a shit? I'm just trying not to die. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to give myself poisoning here and have a good time. I'm literally just trying to take the path of least resistance and most pleasure in life. And the funny irony about that is that in order to take that path, you have to put yourself through some hardship and experience some moderation and not just be completely, like, off the rails, like drinking as much as possible or, you know, not working at all at anything, you know. So it's not even a question about being frowned upon or not. I just want to fucking not have a terrible hangover. That's really about it. Dude, I'm so ass. I'm like not even looking at the screen. That's why I'm making these mistakes. I'm like glancing at the chat like a fucking dumbass. Alcoholism only counts after you graduate college. Sure. What's a high gravity beer? I've never heard that term either. I think they mean like high ABV, like high alcohol percentage. How about a drunk 120% speedrun? This is gonna blow your mind to hear, but I've already done it. I know. I know. You're not the first person to think to try that. I know. I know you're full of original ideas here. But been there, done that. I'd rather play this game sober. The fun thing about the Halo night is, like, it doesn't matter if I suck at Halo. Like, who gives a fuck? I guess the same thing is kind of true of this game as well. Like, it doesn't matter if I suck, but I am trying to get world... Like, the goal is to, like, be good, you know? With Halo, it's like, you know, like, I'm gonna try to be good, but if I get fucking headshotted, like, if I get spawn camped, like, who gives a fuck? Like, just having a good time. Just fucking yelling across the fucking land setup. Damn it, Step Bro! Step Bro is like one of the fucking sweats there. It's his username. Like, fuck you, Step Bro. I'm gonna say that like fucking 10 different times, I swear to God. I already know. Yeah, if you want to see me drunk playing this game, the best video to watch is my Japanese 120%. Drunk Japanese 120% playthrough. Lana loves you back. Is that like a Dress to Impress reference? Or no, you're the guy that that asked me to say some shit. Well, that's good to hear. What's up, Soapy? Nice cock. Oh, fuck. Hold on, I'll check the YouTube thing in a sec. I'm busy fucking up here. Give me a moment. Divine Kurama with 5 gifted memberships. Dude, Divine is slowly becoming the gifting goat of YouTube. Thank you so much for that, Divine. Making my day with that, really. I don't think we've gotten like a YouTube membership in like a few days here, so that's huge. Keeping my my YouTube members laced up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, at least if my runs are bad, at least I got Divine. Keeping me hyped. Good vibes. What happened to Moneybags? I don't know. He's not in this game. Would having the hover ability benefit the speedrun? It really wouldn't, because you gotta remember the whole level, every level is designed to be like, you know, traversed without needing to hover anywhere. So yeah, like maybe if the hover was in this game, like it might be useful for like some weird routes or something, but it wouldn't be like as like game changing maybe as you might think. Same thing with like double jumping as well. It may be cool to have those things, don't get me wrong. Could definitely like potentially reroute some levels with those. To show. Did I like the trivia? What were my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, dude, it was tight. I thought it was gonna be longer. That was my only criticism. I thought there was gonna be more stuff. It's like supposed to be like a daily trivia thing, but it'd be nice if I could access like previous days and stuff like that and like you play more or less of it if I wanted. That was my only piece of advice. There was also another thing I forgot about. I mentioned it when I did it. You saw. I forgot. Yeah, that was my only thing though. It was great. I love how nice and neatly organized the website is. Very easy to use. Oh yeah, I remember what the other criticism was with the enemy ones. I don't know if this is something you could change. I'm not really sure if this is like, it'd be weird, but like, it does kind of give it away. Whatever the enemy one is, you have to like really make sure the enemy one isn't given away like in the options, you know what I'm saying? Because it like literally shows a picture of the enemy in the options, you know? But you kind of have to have the enemy pictures like in the available options of enemies to choose from, because then like, you know, who's gonna know what the fucking Nork sentry is, right? Unless you've seen my last video. So, I don't think that one like necessarily requires fixing. It just like requires thought. It requires like, you know, a really not easily recognizable. It needs to be like extra zoomed in or something, you know? So that way you can't just look at the options and be like, oh, it's that guy. Or maybe make the options like black and white. So that way you can't like color match the texture. You know what I'm saying? For the enemies. That could be a way to solve that. But yeah, really cool trivia thing. I hope you keep doing those. Yeah, it's illegal to drink alcohol in public, as people are explaining in the chat. But it's not like a strictly enforced thing. Like certain spaces, like certain public spaces, you can get away with drinking it. It's not like it's not the end of the world. But yeah, technically it's supposed to be like any public space that you can drink in has to be like the business owner of that area has to have like a liquor license. Is how that works. But again, it's not like cops are like, for example, like when I was in high school, we would go to like bonfires on the beach a lot, you know, because they'd have like fire pits. You can go and like hang out and like make s'mores and stuff. Just like silly little high school hangs, you know. And of course, people would like sneak in beers and like be drinking and stuff like at the bonfire. And, you know, the fucking Coast Guard or whoever, the lifeguard would like drive by in his like little kind of in his pickup truck and be like, all right, guys, give me all the beers, you know, and they'd fucking, he'd like take them away, like throw them away or whatever. So it's like, if you get caught drinking in public, it's really the only, like, the real offense that you'll be charged with is public intoxication, really. So it's like, it's more about being a nuisance in public and less about the actual act of drinking in public, if that makes sense. And that sort of, from what I understand, that applies to places where drinking is legal in public as well. It's like, yeah, sure, you can drink a beer in public legally in some places of the world, in many places in the world, but they're still gonna stop you if you're being a fucking loud, inebriated asshole, drunk asshole. And it's basically the same thing in the U.S. It's just a little bit more strict when it comes to like actually having an open container in certain areas. But no, they're not gonna send you to jail over it or anything. What's up, Tia? Thanks for the 144. Appreciate that. Unless it's in a car, maybe. You don't want to have any open containers of alcohol in a car. For obvious reasons. I thought he was going around the right. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, thank you, Tia, for the 114 super chat. I got a few super chats here. I'm gonna shout all these out here in a moment. Thanks, guys, for the love. So Guinness Buddha with the $2, he says, Japan was weirdly chill about drinking in public. Yeah, it is illegal to drink in public there. Tia says, let's fucking go. I added the fucking to that. And then one more here from Divine. He says, I just wanted to send this. Fucking legend. Drinking and driving should be legal. That's clearly bait. I mean, you're clearly just trolling. I'm not gonna argue with you. You need a trolling used to be good. Bait used to be good. You tried. Oh, actually, that wasn't a serious I read the whole thing. That was actually a joke. I thought it was a troll, but it was just a joke. Which, I mean, really, is there really such a difference between the two, if we're being honest? Here in Missouri, we can buy beer, wine, liquor in grocery stores and supermarkets. Yeah, that's the only, like, big thing that varies, I think, across America is, I'm used to, in California, being able to buy, like, any sort of alcohol pretty much anywhere. In Virginia, you can only buy hard liquor in designated stores called ABV stores, or ABC stores. Which is a funny acronym, because if you're too drunk to say your ABCs, then you shouldn't be going to the ABC store. It's a good litmus test. Yeah, certain places in the South, like in Louisiana, you can actually buy like alcoholic slushies at a drive-thru. But because having an open container of alcohol is illegal in a car, they'll like tape the top of it. Like you're not supposed to puncture the top of the slushie with your straw until like you get home. It's pretty funny. It's the same way when you get like a growler from like a brewery. They're supposed to tape the top of the like to seal. It's supposed to fully seal the top of the container, so that when you're driving, a cop can't like argue with you that it's like already been opened. Bye, Roach. See you later, Roach. Thanks for hanging. How is buying weed in California? I mean, buy weed is the same in any state where it's fully legalized in America. Is you just go to something called a dispensary, just a weed store, and you just show them your ID, and then you select your weed, and then you go to the counter of like fucking 10, it's always like 10 different cash registers, you know, 10 different bud tenders there, all stoned out of their mind, like just fucking random ass stoners out of college or something. And, you know, and then you ask like, hey, like, you know, like, can I take a look at the nugs at least before I buy it? And they're like, no, sorry, we can't do that. Every fucking time. Can I at least like look at this like with my eyeballs and like smell it and stuff? They're like, no, you can just, no, it's already pre-packed. It's like, fuck you guys. So yeah, dispensaries where they actually let you look at the bud like and touch it before you buy it. Those are the good ones. Not every dispensary is like that. Buy it from a local grower? Dude, I don't know a local grower. How am I supposed to find a local weed grower? Like, honestly. It's like the thing I was saying about cows earlier. Like, ideally you go to a farm and buy a cow from a farmer. But here's the problem. I don't fucking know any farmers, so I don't do that. It's kind of the same thing with buying weed. Yeah, Craigslist? Yeah, I'll go on Facebook Marketplace. That seems legit. There's a grower at the Halo LAN party. Look, I'm done with the days of like trying to like coordinate with a fucking stoned ass like connect, you know, over Snapchat, you know, and he doesn't respond until like the worst possible time when I'm already doing something else like 3 hours later. I'm done with that. I've been in high school already, you know. I'm fine just going to a store and getting weed when I need to. I'm sorry if that's like unethical for people who grow. It's just a lot easier as a consumer. Even if I do have to pay a slight price premium, or somewhat of a price premium for that. I don't smoke so much weed that like I need to have like a special connect, you know, to make it like worth it or anything. Some people do, though. Some people smoke so much weed that buying from a dispensary is like a serious, like, monthly expense. So, hey. Shout out to my mom, by the way. Go to a farmer's market. That sounds like a good way to meet a farmer, yeah. Buy some shit from them at the farmer's market, have a nice conversation with them, and then just fucking buy directly from the source after that. That sounds like a strat. I missed the gold there. It's okay, man. It's cool. You're about to switch from a 2012 computer to a 2021? Oh my god. Is it like a laptop or like a pre-built gaming PC or something? Dude, enjoy, Koopa. That sounds like a fucking that sounds, look, I gotta give you the reality check right now. You're thinking it's gonna be like really good, but there's gonna be some pain in the ass about it, about setting up windows, or like you're gonna have blue screens. I'm just telling you, like, be ready for the bullshit. Just be ready. You already know your current computer, like, super well. You know its ins and outs. This new computer, it's a fucking, you never know. You never know what you're gonna deal with, especially if you're building it yourself. It's like, yeah, like, this computer's gonna be sick. And then fucking blue screens like every other day or something, you know? So just be ready for anything. I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen. I'm just saying be ready for anything. Don't get the starry eyes about it. But yeah, it should be, either way, it should be a fucking massive upgrade. Enjoy. the GTX to the 3080. Wow, that's about an upgrade. Oh my god, how did that fuck me? That should have worked. Like all the getting rid of all the bloatware, you know what I mean? All that bullshit. Maybe getting used to a new operating system. Like, there's definitely some headaches and growing pains about switching PCs. Even if you are, like, just directly upgrading like that. You're in something called talent. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so I'm not saying, like, it's, like, shit's gonna be bad. I'm just saying, like, PCs are a fucking headache all around. Whether you have a good one or a bad one. That's just life. But either way, congrats. That's fucking huge. Barely. Come on. Thank you, Jukimura, for the $2.10. Says I'm back. Welcome back. Oh my god. Wizard Peak is go. This is definitely an S tier level. Unfortunately, I'm not playing it at an S tier level, but this is an S tier level. Yo, Squilliam. Good cheers, man. Holy fuck. Appreciate the 1,000 bits. Just caught that out of the corner of my eye. I hope you're having a beautiful day today, man. I love you. Making my day with that. If I can't get good runs, I can at least have a good fucking, you know, chat here. Good community. W chat, exactly. Yo, Ghostface. Unemployed gang. Dude, honestly, I'm right there with— I'm technically unemployed. I'm self-employed. That's the right word for it. That's what I say on my taxes. Thank you, Soapy. That was a not Soapy, Ghostface Shaggo. Legend. You're gonna suggest the ITSC? What about just like going into your programs in Windows and just deleting all the ones you don't want? Like, why do I need to use like a special like thing to do that? You know what I mean? Like, why do I need to download some bullshit? Does it like delete more stuff than I could possibly do through just getting rid of programs directly on Windows? You mean a chicken arrabbiata? The fuck is a arrabbiata? That sounds like a car. Mazda arrabbiata. Anyways, enjoy. Some programs just put shit all over your computer, so just deleting the program doesn't necessarily get rid of everything, is what you guys are saying. That makes sense. Oh, I just saw a $10 super chat right there. I'm about to fuck up this level real quick. Let me look at that in a moment. Please get up there. Like 2 cycles behind here. It's fine. Stone Cold JT 47 says, "Here's a few dollars. Won 1,200 at the casino." I think if I read that quickly enough. That's huge, man. Thanks. Congrats. What were you playing? Oh, I'll read the rest of that in a sec. Maybe you said. That's huge, man. Thank you. So I really appreciate that. I've never actually properly gambled before. Like, gone to the roulette table and put it all on black. Love Dale and love chat. Dude, we love you too, Stone Cold JT, you fucking legend. You can delete a program, but you can't delete me from being in every Spyro related video. True. So true. Am I gonna make this? I doubt it. No, I missed the red there, I think. Yep. That was like almost good. Can we channel point bet on runs? No, I don't, you know, look. No. Hope that helps. I know you guys like to have fun with stuff like that. It's just too much for me, personally, as a streamer. I know that might sound stupid, but it just puts like a weird pressure on the run for it to be like good or not, that I'm not a fan of. So hopefully that excuse for my laziness makes sense there. It's like being a diet pace pal. It's fucking being a channel point better on will this run get blank time or whatever. You're just a diet pace pal at that point. Like, just be a real pace pal and just tell me to reset if you don't like the run, if you're about that life. Tell me to my face whether you think this run's gonna be good. Don't hide behind a fucking pole, you know? Here come the fucking resetters. Exactly. Ooh, I almost had that. I was definitely behind on that. Yo, are you the guy from the Rixer vid? That was a fun sentence to read out loud. Yeah, that's me. I am a guy from a Ricky video, yes. Not to be confused with some of the other guys he's covered. Barely even saving time. What corporate sponsor would I want? Easy. Bad Dragon. I'd fucking play with a butt plug all day. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Something that I actually use. Like a drink sponsor. But the thing with drink sponsors is that it's always like gamer sups or like some of that bullshit. And they really are fucking intrusive about the fucking requirements. Like you have to have the fucking gamer sups logo like all up on your stream 24/7 if you want that sponsorship, you know? I'm not into that. I'd rather just do like a 1 minute like YouTube like segment for like some shit that I don't care about, like BetterHelp or something. And then everyone in my comments is like, dude, don't you know BetterHelp is a scam? And I'm like, yes. I would pick something, I would ideally pick something where people aren't saying that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to promote scams or anything. I'm not, by the way, I'm not convinced, since I mentioned it, I'm not convinced that BetterHelp is a scam. I'm not convinced by that. I'm not surprised that their actual like quote unquote therapy they offer is like definitely shitty. I'm not surprised by that. But I don't think that makes it a scam, right? I mean, is there something I'm missing here? Like the scam is that their therapy is shitty, right? What am I missing about that? I remember following that drama when it broke, but I remember not being sold on it. I haven't looked into it. I mean, feel free to explain it. Like the thing with that one browser, like with Honey, that is a scam. Because it doesn't even do the thing it advertises that it like does. It doesn't even like give you the fucking correct coupons, and it harvests all sorts of weird data and shit. They sold users' data to Facebook. Yeah, that's annoying. But I mean, I don't know. I don't really have my general opinion about like my data being like peddled around to these like tech billionaires is that like my whole life is already online. Like I don't have any privacy, whether it's with a company, whether it's with a bank, whether it's with my chat, my address, my name, my penis size, and especially, you know, personal data about, you know, social security number. As far as I'm concerned, if you were a dedicated enough hacker, you could get all that stuff from me. Now, I just consider myself lucky that people don't try to get that stuff from me or try to hack me or whatever. All you can do is like use two-factor authentication and reset your password. Use a password manager. And then like everything after that is like, in terms of like my data being sold, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like complacent with getting fucked in the ass or something, but I don't know, I just find myself in this situation of like not being very outraged by that. Yeah, the Honey thing was like, that's an actual scam. Dude. I can see why the privacy thing is more relevant with the BetterHelp situation, because like there is actual laws around like doctor-patient confidentiality that when it comes to data broking like is like a huge breach of that. So I can see why it's a bigger deal there. YouTube is your therapy. Dr. K all day. If your dick size is breached and it gets out there, hold on, I want to read the rest of this. Your friends are gonna be pissed because their moms are gonna hit you. Some things are better left secret. For the MILFs. Mike is really just here to protect the MILFs, you know? He's looking out for all the single moms. You don't want them to go down a bad rabbit hole here or anything. They're not ready. You went to Cougar Town and never left. Mike, I wish I could continue this conversation with you off stream. I've gone to a few towns and never left myself, but I'll leave those up to your imagination. I'm gonna just say it. I went to Pogtown. And I never left. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry, Sarah. It's the truth. I mean, it's a compliment, really, is what it is, but I'm just incriminating myself now. He crumbled under no pressure. Yeah, I did. I'm not, you know, I'd be bad in an interrogation room. I actually, low-key, I'd be great in an interrogation room. Because, I feel like once you understand, like, because look, maybe I think too, maybe I'm have too much bravado, but, I've seen enough, like, you know, police interrogation analysis videos to know exactly what to do, which is to say, I want a lawyer and nothing else. And before you say that, you gotta act like you're gonna talk and be like, listen, I'll talk if you guys get me some Chinese food. And a Coke. All right. They put you in the interrogation room with the Chinese food, and then you're like, I want a lawyer. That's the strat. That's what I learned is the strat.
I do let Taylor Swift give me a blowjob.
Thanks for sharing, Michael. You know, just because she's a celebrity doesn't make it weird to say that, you know what I mean? Like, what if someone said that about your mom? The only reason they don't is because your mom's not famous for sucking dick. Michael about to be like, I don't give a shit. She can suck whatever she wants. I already know that's what he's about to say. Low-key, if you're like really defensive about like your female family members, like being in romantic relationships, I never understood that trope about like fucking like, oh, I gotta protect my sister from ever having a boyfriend. Like, what? Like, if some guy comes to the house, you know, with my sister or whatever, I'ma really, you know, mad dog him. Because he might want to have sex with her, God forbid. What the hell? You can't have sex with her, that's my sister. Like, dog, who cares? Why is that your problem? You know? So I always found that trope to be funny. you. I'm not saying like she's oh my god, you guys are twisting this around. I'm not saying that like I wanna, oh my god. You guys know I have a sister in real life, right? I'm not about to say anything out of context right now. That's fucked up. All I'm trying to say is my sister can do whatever the fuck she wants with her fucking vagina. I don't give a fuck. That's all I'm saying. I think she would appreciate that. Oh god. I'm not saying you shouldn't look out for your siblings, but that doesn't mean that they're not allowed to have romantic. That's what I'm saying is like you can look out for your family and they can still fall in love, you know? Like, wouldn't you want your sister or whatever to be happy? Like, isn't that what looking out for them is? Like, wanting the best for them? Not to some guys. Or like another way of looking at it is like some parents, I remember we had to talk about this yesterday about like someone was like complaining about their parents were like fucking assholes or something. And I was like, look, like your parents may not know what the best thing is for you, but they want the best for you. And unfortunately, those two things are at odds sometimes. Unfortunately, what your parents or your brother or your sister or whatever think is best for you isn't what's best for you. But they're thinking, oh, I want to look out for them. I want to, you know, whatever, because I know what's best for them. And low key, if you think you know what's best for anybody except yourself, you're a fucking asshole. You don't know. The fuck you know what's best for someone else? Unless someone is dying in front of your eyes, you know, doing something that's clearly hurting themselves, then you have no right to tell them like what the best, you know, who they should hook up with or who they should, you know, what they should put in their body or whatever. Are they okay? If the answer to that is yes, then I feel like there's no place to stand in terms of like, I know what's best for you. Even if we're talking about your kid or whatever. I guess with a kid it's different because they're like, you know, they're still learning and whatever, but especially with like the sibling thing. But yeah, I'm just saying, you don't know what's best for anybody except yourself. And sometimes I have to catch myself on that too, because like sometimes I'll be telling Sarah like some shit like I know what's best for her, and I'm like, wait a minute, actually do what you want, you know? Like I just want you to be happy, you know? I have to like take a step back sometimes and be like, you know, because her job like stresses her out a lot, so I try to give her advice with that, but then I like take a step back and I'm like, you know what, like, hey, like, do what's best for you, you know? Like I can't like, I'm not gonna make you do anything, you know? I'm not about to have this relationship turn into this where it's like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Think of how many relationships are like that, filled with ultimatums and stuff. Because everyone thinks they know what's best for other people, basically. Stupid. You think water is based? You think you can tell me that water is good for me? Just because you said that, I'm gonna stop drinking water. You think you know what's best for me? What are you, my doctor? God, the fucking arrogance of some people. I was gonna drink some water right now, but now that you said that... Rest in peace. Yo, Crash, nice emote. Sorry it doesn't show up on screen. Yeah, right. Look into a timeshare. Good idea. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's hard to know when to check yourself when it comes to just giving out unsolicited advice, you know what I mean? Excuse me, I just burped all nasty. That was the gator babe there. Yeah, out of there. Am I saving time? Oh, less than a minute behind. I'll take it. You're saying evaporate water. Bro, could you like hold a water bottle? Come on. I caved. I had to drink that. Could you like hold a water bottle like underneath your mouth? Like I just need the scientists to come into the chat here. Could you hold a water bottle underneath your mouth with your mouth open like this? Like this. like that. And would the water eventually evaporate like into your mouth? Is that how that works? Or no, would it like go into the air and not your mouth? Sorry, I had to give it a little demonstration. Would you actually be able to like get like some hydration like that? Is that possible? I'm not doing the demonstration again. I know some of you guys are visual learners, so I was just trying to make it easy. What are boobs? I'm a visual learner. Or like, here's a better like way to say it. Like if you just had like if you just had boiling water underneath your mouth and you like just let the steam go into your mouth, like you'd eventually like, could that like sustain you? Is that enough to hydrate you? If you just put your mouth over like a humidifier or something? I've done that before. Does anyone ever like, does anyone have a humidifier? Like one of those that you like put next to your bed or whatever? That just sprays like air cum on you? I'll be putting my mouth up to that, go like I'm getting the fucking essence, like I'm getting like air plus, getting that S tier, you know, fucking air water. Does that shit actually do anything? You're gonna try holding your mouth over some boiling water. Yeah, let me know how it goes if that actually... Do that for like a whole day without drinking water. Let me know if you're hydrated by the end. It's because you're breathing it, not drinking it. What if you went like... and then like gulp, then the air all goes into your stomach, right? Checkmate, atheists. Anyone ever do that with a bong toke and get like a really weird weed burp? I know you guys have done that. Don't swallow your hits. Or do, I don't know. I don't give a shit. Your chats take 30 seconds to go from Ireland to me, dude. That's just the magic of the internet right there. Got that fucking AOL connection. Yo, Spencer with the 9-month membership. I'll read your message in a sec. Thank you for that, Spencer. Fucking legend. Spyro gaming legend, you might say. Check the life count. Dude, I just missed the red there. Can I have that? It's Spencer says, steam is several times less dense than water, so you need several times a greater volume than you need liquid water. And hey, 9 months. So what you're saying is that it's possible. So you're saying there's a chance that if I was like stranded by myself on an island, as long as I had like some fucking water just chilling there, I could just fucking hold my mouth over it and let it evaporate into my fucking loins. I could do osmosis. Is that what you're saying? That's clearly what you're saying, right? I'm like a sunflower. That's definitely what you just said, right? No leaps in logic at all. You can get radiation poisoning from bananas? Yeah, what's up, Rise? Thank you for the Prime for 25 months, you legend. How many bananas do you have to eat? Is that like one of those things where you have to like smoke so much weed that it's like physically impossible to like take that much, to take a lethal dose type of thing? You have to like start putting bananas up your ass to like really get them into your bloodstream as quickly as possible. I'm now in manual breathing. No, dude, fucking joke's on you. I'm in Lofty Castle. Which that may not make sense, but like this level is so fucked up that manual breathing just is like, it's a part of the whole route learning. Even my breaths are calculated. No, straight up, when you're on a good run in this game, you do manually breathe. Like, that's like an unironic, like, phenomenon. You have to, because when you're under like that much like adrenaline and stress and pressure or whatever, is you can't get a full deep breath. Have any of you guys ever like experienced that? You have to like really go out of your way to take a deep breath. Like that's why taking a deep breath is good. Like it helps like, you know, regulate your bullshit. Make you not choke. Optimal breathing pattern. It's like, guys, I'm about to do the fucking. Oh, you bitch! Oh, I should have breathed harder. I knew it. Dude, that was like as close as you could get without getting that. Oh, I'm about to buzz. SpongeBob. Alright, I'll stop. I'll stop. I know, it's a good... The stream's getting a little cringe. Yeah, I got robbed on that fucking... bump. Nice camera. Hello. Oh, hate when that happens. SpongeBob, I'm about to bust. What's up, Psych Nation? Welcome, welcome. don't know if I shouted this out, but thanks for the Prime Rise. Love you, Rise. I think I shouted out. I don't know. You get a second to thank you from me. A second to stone to thank you. You sent me a Spyro track on Facebook? What? How'd you find my Facebook? You talking about like the Deo Man fan page that I made like 5 years ago and then never posted anything on? Talking about that Facebook? Or are you talking about like my personal Facebook? If you sent anything to a Facebook page named Deo Man, I guarantee I did not check it. I guarantee I'll never check it. If you actually want me to see a DM, you have to send it to me on Discord or Twitter. Yo, Divine with the $5 once again. Read your message in a sec. Almost. I'm trying to get like the fast drops there. Dude, thanks, Zek. I promise I'll read your message, Divine. I almost forgot. No! It's okay. We got this. For the fans. I gotta grab a backup life in Cove. Weirdly. Or Twilight. Somebody periodically type, get a life. Excuse me. Divine says, I just noticed the jumping gen chest, there's only one red one, or is it just you? No, you know what? Actually, it's not just you, and actually I made a whole video about it. So go check that out if you like. It's called There's Only One of These in the Whole Game. Why? I made a whole fucking fan conspiracy theory about it. You should go watch that. Or don't. It's okay. You feel like a fool level, homeworld for fools, thieves, den, and would be more annoying than what it already is. Yeah. I have no input on that. Get a life. Yeah, I need to grab a life in Cove. That's the plan. Get a fucking life, nerd. Also, thanks for the $3 earlier as well, Divine, in case I missed that. I'll go back through the YouTube stuff in case I missed anything. After the run. Oh my god. Am I gonna try new strat? Yeah, I'll mess with the stuff that I was working on earlier. I could grab that life, but more optimally I'll grab the one later. this one. Okay, strats. Nice. That's the first strat. Now this one. Oh, barely. I mean, I'm alive. I'll take it. I might not get this triple kill. No, definitely won't. Please just... Off to a great start. Alright, now the keyless chest room. See if I can do the fast thing there. Please hit him. I'll take that. That works. We'll count that, even though that's not technically like the exact thing that Tiny did. That's close enough. If I had no interest in Spyro at all, what game would I speedrun instead? I don't know, probably a game that I had interest in the same way I have interest in this game. See how random this hypothetical is? No, you're asking what other games am I interested in speedrunning, basically. That was like a convoluted way of asking that. Yeah, I don't know, San Andreas, that's a fun game. Toy Story 2, cool game. These are games I'll never fucking ever speedrun, probably. They're just games I think would be fun to speedrun. Mario 64, cool game. Please never ask me if I'm gonna speedrun any of these games, by the way. The answer is no. Other games, I don't know. Guys, someone name a game that'd be cool to speedrun. Fucking Half-Life 2, fuck it. Just randomly get good at ABHing. Fuck it. Yeah, if I could just randomly be good at any fucking game, yeah, I'd pick like some of those. Those would be fun. Oh god. Crash Bandicoot? Eh. I guess if I got good at zigzagging, I might try. I would like be interested in that. Seems like a really annoying like movement tech though, to be honest. Yeah, there you go. All those games. So hopefully that answers your question. Life. I already grabbed the life. I already got it. I already did it. Thanks for the help though. So we got one there. Actually got them all. Surprisingly. That might have missed a red. We'll see. A lot of height, a lot of juice on that jump. We got everything. Just had to make sure. Yo, Avis with the $10. I'll take a look at that in just a moment. Thank you, Avis. I love you. You guys are really making my day with these like little super chats here, you know what? YouTube coming out strong today. Yesterday we got like nothing on YouTube, but today the YouTube chatters are strong. They're generous. Strong in the generosity department. You guys are always strong in the horny department. Strong in the low IQ department. But today you guys are strong in the hype department as well, and I thank you for that. Very grateful for that. Abe says, which enemy is hotter, the booty soldiers or the soup mamas? I mean, I think that's an easy win to the soup mamas. I mean, I'm not gay. I know I joke around about being gay a lot on this stream, but I'm not gay, so I mean, if I had to pick one, I'd pick the not gay option. But those guys, it's flat asses really are a thing of beauty, as I have said before. So, I get it. There's something about a flat booty with like a 240p asshole. Now, I'm not gay, but I love cock. You can have gay sex, but it's not gay. Is that what you're saying? You can just say no homo and it's fine. I've kissed men before, like as a joke. Joke. It was a joke. Guys, you gotta believe me. Yeah, I remember kissing another guy in drumline. And it was in front of all the flag girls, because I was in marching band. And the flag girls at my school were ratchet as hell, by the way. They were fucking... They were like the biggest like drama, like... They were like drama queens, you know? That's like that flag girl life. It's like when you can't be a cheerleader, you're a flag girl, you know? And so they were just like fucking... We kissed in front of all of them at like a football game, I remember, and they were like, oh my god! Like they couldn't fathom the gayness of it. And they literally would not stop talking about it for like the whole rest of the school year. I remember that. Core high school memory. Divine just does not stop fucking winning, dude. Honestly, thank you for another 5 chuggers in the chat for Divine. Love you, dude. Way off. Nice, the assisted home in there. You ate a bunch of food. I'm about to. Oh. You can't say the H part of it, otherwise it makes you want to puke more. You just say, I'm about to Earl. I'm about to URL. You tried? Divine, you succeeded. I want you to know that. I love you. I'm looking forward to a RuneScape PM later today. Like, hey, love the stream today, man. Those make my day as well. Legend. Just turn it on, you're a noob. Yeah, let this be a reminder to anyone who wanted to get like a free YouTube membership. Be sure to check your settings on YouTube, because you have to like flip a switch to allow gifts, membership gifts, so that way you don't miss it next time. Just public service announcement. YouTube is dumb like that. GG 122. That was almost a 121 actually. I'm kind of surprised by that.
Spyro the Dragon, you
defeated
Ganasty Gnorc, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and
I will take it. Thanks everybody for watching today. I'm not gonna do another run. I'm just over it. Straight up. Today is just not one of those days where I'm playing like a god, where I'm locked in or anything. But I did have fun on that run for sure. Thank you, Divine, for one more gift. That puts him up to like what, 16 today? Legend. Let me real quick, just before you guys go, let me scroll through YouTube. Say thank you to everybody again. Thank you, Guinness, Tia, Divine, Juki, Stone Cold, Spencer, Avis, Inni Drice, MS. I think I missed that one. Just showing some love and support. Thank you, Inni Drice. Thank you for that. Love you, man. I love and support you as well. Guys, GG. That was a fun stream, honestly. GG's all around. Yeah, my head hurts though, so I'm gonna just go offline and go for a walk. Say fuck it. And kick it. Maybe work on my taxes a little bit more or something. Yeah, YouTube is actually so goated today. You guys really deserve like a kiss on the lips, honestly. Mwah. You guys deserve a full-on blowjob for y'all's support. You guys really made today's stream hype in YouTube, really. I don't normally say that either. Guys, XQC is on. Just kidding. Let's see who's playing Spyro. Who playing a Spyro? It's Vortex. Where's Vortex? I gotta raid Vortex again. Let me see who else is on, see if I'm not missing anyone. This guy's title is first time playing Spyro, never, what does it say? Never touched the games at all. And of course he's playing Reignited with the fat Spyro mod. I'm not rating this guy. If he was playing OG, I would have rated him. I'm gonna rate Nipfunk. I haven't rated Nipfunk in a while. Nipfunk the homie. He's playing OG Spyro. But it's a casual streamer, guys. I know. Casual Spyro stream? Happens. Bro's streaming at 9:36p. Pretty cool. Well, as these credits come to a close, I want to say thank you everybody for watching this fucking stream. I'm gonna be back at it one more time tomorrow. I might take a break after that because I'm low-key getting burnt out from this week's grind. We're on day 5 or 6 in a row, so it's gonna be about that time that I might need to take a mental break from this game. But we're gonna put in one more good effort tomorrow, one more solid push at world record tomorrow, and I hope you guys are excited for it, hyped up, and I'll see you guys then for it. Have a beautiful night, and stay beautiful, stay gay. Mwah. Peace out, everybody.